Keeping a chain clean and having the right free play, like this is almost 3 fingers, like all that you learn from the West about how to have enough free play on a machine where the swing arm pivots like that. Look at that aggressive angle. This is almost touching the ground. This bloody thing oscillates very differently compared to the stock Himalayan. This shock, I believe, also has 20 mils more travel than the factory shock. That's about 200 millimeters of travel. So this whole thing, this whole swing arm can go up and down a lot more than the stock factory Himalayan. To match the chain free play, according to that, the best way to go about doing it is to loosen the shock and get the swing arm to be parallel to the front final drive sprocket, parallel, and then see if your chain has just the right amount of tension. If it's too tight, then loosen it just a little bit, the adjuster, once the angle of the swing arm is like that. If the chain is too tight, loosen the adjusters and get the chain to have just that much of movement. Once you've achieved that, that would be your free play with the shock linkage mounted. Drop the wheel, mount the linkage, drop the wheel, and measure your free play. And what I have now is almost 3 fingers. Three of my fingers between the front sprocket and the axle of the rear sprocket is where you measure. And I have almost 3 fingers going in, and that is how you derive the right amount of chain free play on any long travel suspension motorcycle. The factory recommendation does not work here. Bigger sprocket, shorter linkage, dog bones, and what else? Taller motorcycle, higher ground clearance, everything changes everything. And with that, you need to also adjust your chain free play. This has to be kept in mind. You can't have the same chain free play from the stock motorcycle running on anything which is custom. And another thing, that's how silent it should be. If you have a clean chain, all well lubed and cleaned, then that's how silent the whole thing should be. Hope this helps.